Hi, good morning. Wishing everyone mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical health. I want to thank those that are coming back to the channel. Thank you to my new subscribers as well as uh, my subscribers that have been with me from the beginning. It is much appreciated. Giving you all some Palo Santo. Okay. Hoping you all are having a great day, or if you're watching this in the evening, a good evening. Um, And for those of you that are new, we do tackle the topic of healing slave trauma, okay? And today we're going to be kind of pulling from the deck called Inner Child, okay? And that information will be in the description box. We always start off with our saying, death and life is in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Have you been feeding yourself fresh or rotten fruit? We always want to mind the self-talk that we do with ourselves as well as what we speak out loud as well as what we say about others. It's okay to vent, but we want to make sure that we're not lying or being malicious towards others sometimes that can activate reap what you sow, okay? All right, so let's see what we're going to get today, right? And one other thing we talk about is how during slavery, our children and as well as ourselves throughout the generation have not had the luxury of just being children and being able to be totally protected and innocent. And so the importance of tapping into our inner child, it allows us to be able to reclaim our innocence as well as allow ourselves to dream and hope, because that is where we first learn to do that in our childhood. So let's see, maybe an area that we're struggling with. Okay, we got tenderness. Tenderness. Are some of you all sick today or haven't been feeling well? Physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally? Yeah. Tenderness is required. Let's see what it's saying. 41. Tenderness. And that is something that we, our children in slavery never had tenderness, right? They would get it from, wherever they were sent. We did have a structure to where we could kind of soothe and kind of help each other. And of course, other women would take in other children that would just arrive on plantations and things like that. And we even have that in communities today where people are kind of, will find a surrogate mother or someone that is kind of able to kind of take them in and give them the tenderness. And even with ourselves, trying to figure out this tenderness, right? So it says, Benny's been sniffling all day. He's never a happy bunny when he's sick. Luckily, Ma Blue has the perfect remedy for a sick bunny. When her baby's down, she knows just what to do. And how many of us have had loved ones when we were sick, or even if we couldn't get that from a mother figure, somebody that was able to kind of, we knew to go to them, they knew exactly what to do, right? Even if that was simple prayer. It says, have you been feeling tender lately, sensitive, in need of a break? Perhaps you have been getting ill frequently or overindulging to the point of sickness. So that is a thing as well. Sometimes we are overindulging in things that is making us sick. And why do we overindulge? It's when we're trying to escape and suppress and not deal with issues, right? So we will sometimes overindulge in order to help us cope. But when we continue to do that, it does create sickness. If so, your body may be telling you that a little extra love and care is needed at this time. Okay? Can we give ourselves permission to give ourselves a little extra love and care? Take the time to listen to your body and give it what it needs. Don't devalue yourself by acting like your well-being is less important than your work. Right? That's the thing. We will overwork. Right? I can relate to that. And ignore our work-life balance, right? Give thanks to your body for communicating its needs, right? Sometimes we get frustrated with the body. Oh, my back hurts, or oh, this is bothering me. We need to take a deep breath, inhale, exhale, and we need to acknowledge how magnificent the body is, that it will give us signals when things are off. It is a gift for us to correct some things, to slow down, to take better care of ourselves. Give thanks to your body for communicating its needs and look after it with tender love and care it deserves. Some of us that struggle with being neglected, and because we haven't received that from other people, we will neglect ourselves. But we have to start, we always talk about validating ourselves, caring for ourselves. One of the things that's talked about is if you are not able to love yourself, right, other people will also join in on that, right? So if you devalue yourself, people will also not value you. So you have to set boundaries and put things in place where you can care for yourself. And it also, when people see you caring for yourself, it signals them that they either need to take care of you or not interrupt that, right? So we have to also teach others to also have empathy for ourselves by setting the example, by us taking the initiative to start taking care of ourselves, okay? So it says, if you are sick, run yourself a hot bath and soak with some essential oils. Wrap yourself in fuzzy blankets and take a nap. Make yourself hot tea with lemon and snuggle up for a leisurely day of rest and relaxation. It's better to take a break to fully recover than to drag illness out for days or weeks. If you are worn down and overtired, make sure you get to sleep early and drink plenty of water. Above all, treat yourself with tenderness. It is the path back to wholeness and health. You deserve to walk it happily and with ease. The affirmation is, I lovingly listen to my body and give myself permission to rest fully and completely. I am grateful for all my body does for me and appreciate it when it lets me know it's time to rest. Okay? Okay. And also, this is the perfect time for me to introduce another book I'm recommending. Okay? And so this will be in the description box. But one of the things that's been going on, a lot is going on with this particular, with the politics now. They're talking about a lot of people's Medicaid and people that are vulnerable being kicked off Medicaid, a lot of seniors being kicked out of nursing homes, things like that. And so for every negative, there's a positive. So that's terrible. But what it talks about, it reminds us that our ancestors were not allowed to go to doctors. So we had healers within our own community. We knew herbs and remedies to help take care of ourselves. So it's important. So the positive here is that it's possibly causing us to have to go back to more of the old way, right? We want to be prepared to be self-sufficient. We're always talking about that, right? Self-sufficiency. Okay. And so I'm going to kind of read the title and then I'll show you the book. It says The Essential Family Herbal Survival Guide, 20 plus herbs and foods when you can't get to a doctor. Natural remedies for mental health, heart, liver, kidney, gut, skin, cancer, and more. Okay. By Consuela Nahabingi. Okay. This is the book. Okay. So if you can screenshot that, I will put a link in my comment section for you all to be able to click to get that. Very important book for us to start looking at that. And that's something that I've been talking about, an herbal book being put together. Yes. And so definitely want you all to get that. So this is the perfect time to introduce that. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else I want to add. Yeah. Let's see another one real quick. And so I'm hoping everyone is, taking time out to especially, it's amazing. I don't know if you all have noticed the weather. We're noticing August is starting to look a little like fall. I'm out here in nature, and so we're starting to already see leaves starting to fall. It's almost like the seasons sometimes seem like they're out of order. But it looks like it's thinking about fall. Okay, but we already know that flus and colds come with this, and so we already want to start, doing some preventative things in order to get our immunity up to par. Okay, so we do want to do that. Okay, and so with that, again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the comment. Not the comment bell. Come on, lady. The notification bell so you know when I post. Okay. Also, there's information in the description box regarding if you need to find a counselor, if you need to get in contact with me. Know that if anyone's reaching out to you, pretending to be me, that is not me. I will never do that. So there's information on how to contact me in the description box. Okay. And so, with that, I'm always going to end with my statement. Everyone has a right to heal from trauma without interference, without the opinion of others. It's a private matter, okay? Even a race nation. And until next time.